Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Let me call my man Maabad.
I have a brand new one first. I might do Facebook Revolution later on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yay, it's a new work.
I don't think I need a mic. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah. Yes.
Do I need a mic?
No.
You would love that, huh? But I'm gonna try it anyway. So it's called Release. It came on one of those rare moments where it just comes down, pouring down on you, and you just have to write it on the spot, or it's gone forever. So I remember I did it, and I haven't even read it since. I haven't revised it. It's called Release. Right, so in the end of days of the greatest fallacy, in a world consumed by majesties and tyrannous dynasties, death would be a release from this travesty. Release me! Please wake me up from this nightmare. I wish for a dreamless sleep than the day I longed for is when my life passes in a moment's blur, oblivious to the silent cries without the torment stir. A lifeless corpse, ignorant to the appeal and colors of floating scenes like a Pandora's box, irrelative to good and evil, the key to unraveling the cosmic paradox. And I would often wonder if hell and heaven are in the eye of the beholder. So remember this as our cadavers grow eerily colder. Is it just us, or like Atlas, the burden of the boulders no longer rests on the flats of our shoulders? We kid ourselves into thinking we intelligent species, where one would roam and do as he fucking pleases. From ashes to dust, the mightiest turns to feces. So until the day, descending comes ye Jesus. Let me die in peace, or let me rest in pieces. In the end of days of the greatest fallacy, in a world consumed by majesties and tyrannous dynasties, death would be a release from this travesty. Release me. Put this pitiful being to rest like a puppet without a tranquilist. Let my final words be the shahada as I prepare for the final test, the only test that matters. The final breath comes out in a muffled choke, with a gasp of air akin to putting out a match. My consciousness remains lingering like a wisp of smoke. As I prepare to return my soul to the maker, I don't need bearers nor require an undertaker. Just let the still night become my black hearse. The break of dawn will suffice as my white coffin. My sole property in the journey of rebirth. Those I hold close, cry rivers and bucket loads, drowning me in their torturous curse. And I am confined to the soils and the earth. I thought pain was beyond me, but nothing hurts worse than the tears of my mother's eyes in the wake of the day of my demise. But the tears and the droplets will dry out by the first sunset, and I will soon dissolve into a memory, an anniversary, and the prayer whispered in passing of the cemetery. Thank you.